Hi guys, it's me, Indiana Jones, and welcome to another episode of Cabin Fever Crafting. Why is it Cabin Fever Crafting? Because a lot of us are still stuck inside. Hey Billy Burt, hey Lizzie Snowbright, how are you guys doing? Tonight's kind of special because I have a friend, a special guest that's going to join me tonight just for a few minutes. We're trying to come up with some ideas of what to do for Halloween, and while I do that, I'm going to make an autumn banner. She's the sister that Bruce Banner never talked about. You know, the Hulk. Okay, if you didn't get it, I'm sorry, but that's the jokes, people. Anyway, if this is your first time here, how did you find me? What did you find? What did you discover with me? And how seriously, how did you find me? Did somebody recommend me to you, or did somebody say you got to watch this wacky lady? Do you have a channel of your own? Tell us, let us know, because we would love to promote you as well. We got Patty, we got Betty, Billy, we got Effie. All right, we're ready to go. So my friend, Brian Deaver, is on hold. He's in the studio right now. We're going to talk to Brian. Now, if you've watched my older videos, which I'm sure you haven't, but if you have, and if you have not, I suggest you go to the episode, Who's Your Daddy? Where it starred, it was a Star Wars episode, where we had Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, and myself as a lovely Princess Leia. Come on, I want a Leia. Anyway, he played Luke Skywalker, and you'll see why when you meet him in just a moment. And he was fabulous. So we got Steve, we got Susan Gazaway. You guys are awesome. All right, let's go and meet Brian, and we're going to talk to him about acting while I do a banner. How's that? So I'm using this Dollar Tree banner and some other doodads to make this banner. And we're just gonna throw things on the floor because you love seeing me do that. All right, here he is. Welcome, Brian Deaver.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey there, Brian. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
I don't have my beard anymore from when I was
Luke Skywalker.
I had that rough beard going on. It took me like a month to grow the thing.
Yeah, it was what, like 4 years ago, 3 years?
3 or 4 years ago. It was fun.
Steve's here. So we got a big group of people. We got Simply Becky here. Can you see the comments or no?
I can see. We got a whole bunch of people here.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people here. So, and I'm getting attacked. Do you hear the planes flying low?
Oh, no. Sorry.
I mean, they're like low-flying planes here. Getting attacked. Anyway.
Drones.
So, no, yeah, probably. Anyway, so I invited Brian because we're going to collaborate on something fun for Halloween, because I couldn't let Halloween go by without some kind of big production, people. Something. So I thought Brian would be a great candidate. Now, he is an independent actor. Are you SAG?
No, I am not SAG.
Are you SAG eligible?
I am still not SAG eligible. So I'm mainly doing stage.
I'm not talking to you. I'm SAG eligible. Sorry. Just kidding.
Although my agent did send me an email today, I just didn't answer the email. So she always sends me stuff at the last minute.
Oh, good.
Hey, Brian, can you go ahead and do this tomorrow? I'm like, no.
So as an actor, you do more like independent stuff or theater?
I do more theater than I do anything else. I do theater, and then I do independent stuff. I've done a couple of commercials, a couple TV shows. I did Investigation Discovery Network had a TV show. It was called Truth is Stranger Than Florida, and I was on, I think, episode 3.
Really? I gotta look that up.
Yeah, and it was funny is because I was actually on the trailer of it, and so my roommate at the time, he was telling me, he says, "What was that show you're on?" I said, "Truth is Stranger Than Florida." He says, "Your commercial's on," and he says, "You're on the commercial."
No. Oh, we gotta look that up.
So I started watching the TV show, just waiting for the commercials to come up.
So it's Truth is Stranger Than Florida. Great show. I've never heard of it, and I want to see it.
Yeah, it's funny because I was in a boat, and this is a May afternoon, sunny, beautiful outside. The weather's perfect, and I'm on this boat driving up and down the river in Fort Lauderdale, which we're supposed to be in Fort Myers, but
okay,
driving up and down. And the owner of the boat was so funny because young guy, and he's doing this. He's got his hand. Let me see if I can do it on my freaking computer here. No, he's doing this with his hand steering the boat.
Right.
And because I have in front of me, I have the camera crew in front of me shooting at me, and then so there's going to be anybody behind me and in front of me. So he had to stepped aside to go ahead and avoid being in the shot. And then it was, there's always the back to one, and which for the first time, that was the only time I enjoyed being back to one, because I'm like, I get to play again on the boat. So.
Oh, cool! Very cool.
And so I discover the body float in the water, and so it's me and my fake wife. And so
I was your fake wife once.
Yes, you were. No.
Yes. What was I? Wait.
No, you were not right. Huh?
Weren't you the one that got possessed in Breach?
No, I wasn't possessed.
That's right, you were the investigator.
I was the security officer, yeah.
That's it.
So
oh, you weren't my fake husband. Somebody else.
No, that was who was that? I can't think of it.
I can't remember. I was in one scene where I had to scream. That was it.
I know. That was such a cool movie too.
It was a horror movie.
That was yeah, and that's actually on YouTube somewhere. I think,
yeah.
The key still has it on it. I think that's where I found it at. But I did a lot with NNN Media Productions. I did Bridge. I did this one called Acquired Taste, which was fun. Acquired Taste, I had to grow a beard again, and I was a Russian, and I didn't know Russian. So we had an actual, the actors was real Russian, so he had to teach me on the fly these catchphrases. So I had to learn how to speak Russian right then and there.
Well, that's, par for the course.
Yeah. So,
so you're acting, you do theater, and you write. I understand.
I write, yeah. I'm a playwright. I've had, I think my 10th production will be coming up. Now it's been pushed back because of COVID to
And I haven't been in any of them. What the heck? What the heck?
You're my screen actress.
Yes, it's true.
Movies and stuff that I've written too, though.
I've done theater.
Okay, you want to play?
I've done Neil Simon.
Yeah. So I've written a few.
Hi, Crafty Leeny.
So people are saying hi to me over here on the chat. I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, say hi. Yeah.
Hi, Linda. Hi. Oh, hi, everybody. I see. Oh, Steve says hi. Hi, Steve.
Yeah. And then you have an interesting day job. I don't think
I do.
On, guys, is Molly on?
My acting doesn't really pay the bills, and I do it because of the fact that I love doing it. I act and I write for the craft, and that's it. I don't really expect to get money for it. I don't really care about it. It's the fact of it is, as a writer, as an actor, I just want production. But during the daytime, I work for a company, and I work in a men's health division for a global company, and we help men with ED and for surgery. That's when the pills and the injections and the pumps and the everything else fails to use it. So we actually have
implants. Let's just
implants.
Implants.
Yeah. Which I worked in the OR for a number of years, and I used to do these cases in the OR, and now I'm just on the opposite side of the table, and I'm teaching them how to do it and helping the doctor out.
My God. Have you ever bumped into somebody like, oh, hey, I didn't know he had that problem? Bumped into anybody you know?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Steve's like, we haven't seen Molly. Molly's a young girl that watches me, so we haven't seen her comment yet. So,
so it's interesting, but I mean, it's and on the up and up with that. I mean, a lot of men suffer from prostate cancer, and when they have prostate cancer, they have to have their prostates removed. A lot of times they fail to. I don't want to say it on your live channel, but they suffer from ED.
Yes.
Because of that. So we help them. So we assist them, and they can have a normal, happy life.
And I mean, we just did breast cancer awareness episode yesterday. Actually, I did it Monday and Tuesday, but yesterday was a big playlist that we did. So all these women came together to honor people that have suffered through breast cancer, or if they themselves have suffered through breast cancer, just to bring breast cancer awareness up to life earlier than just in October. So, that's what he said. Yes, that's what he said. Exactly. Yes, Sandy McKenzie, that's what he said. But it's just interesting because this man's been, how many productions have you been, how long have you been acting?
I've only been acting for about 6, 7, no, actually.
Really?
About 10 years now.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be 9 years for me in November.
I've been acting for about 10 years. I started doing it when I was in college. I actually went to college. I did the military first. For 21 years, I was in the military. I got out, and then I used my GI Bill to go back and get my degree. And so when I did that, I was going back to school, using my GI Bill, and I had a couple breaks in my classes. So I decided to take an acting class, and I immediately got hooked. So one acting class led to 4, led to 6. Next thing you know, I'm working for a couple of different theater companies on the outside.
You got the bug.
I got an agent. I'm on my 3rd agent now. And
who's your agent?
Applegate, Susan Applegate.
Oh, she's wonderful.
Yeah, so she's.
With my day job, I couldn't go to any auditions because it's like.
So she's a more of a boutique type of agent. So she's not going to shotgun you into a role that's not fit for you. So she's good with that.
Well, and she doesn't send you to like cattle calls.
Right, and I did one of them with Merck Pharmaceuticals, and I still didn't see the commercial. And
I've done things that I never see them. And I'm like, oh.
I did a Simply Healthcare, which was really cool, and it was being aired on when it was on its run during Wheel of Fortune.
Oh.
So every night, and I would watch Wheel of Fortune just in the Miami market. I watch Wheel of Fortune just so I could go and watch the commercial. And
just to see yourself.
I'm a barista. I'm a coffee barista. So I took my camera, my phone, and I went in and just stood in front of my TV and just recorded it for everybody. So
I've only been in one like big commercial, and it was for Sedano's, and I show because they wanted Hispanics, and I show up and they're like, "Damn, she's white." So they literally dressed me up as the Pilgrim, so I'm in their Thanksgiving commercial. But because it was a Thanksgiving commercial, they did the same commercial for the last 4 or 5 years. So hey, worked out fine. So yeah, it's hilarious. They put all the Anglos. They made all the Anglo-looking ones, and I'm like, "Pero que caramba, si yo hablo español, ¿qué te pasa?" They're like, "No, still." So anyway, so you guys, if you're just joining me, this is my friend Brian. Him and I worked together on my "Who's Your Daddy" episode during Father's Day, and he played Luke Skywalker, and we're trying to work on something for Halloween. So we decided
that's the reason for this.
Yes. So you guys have to guess what he's going to be. So
my cat's
Linda Lance says, my granddaughter is in acting and theater in high school. Good for her. Oh,
he wanted to be on
my cat does it all the time too. What's your kitty's name?
His name is Cooper.
Oh, he's so cute.
Big, 10 years old, overweight.
Mine too. I have a orange tabby too. They're just born and bred to be like Garfield.
Yeah.
So what am I doing? So I took one of those wire things and I like twisted around the other thing. I'm so good at showing you how to craft while I'm interviewing somebody. But I just, he wanted to see what is this all about? Harry Potter something. Yeah, that could be Harry Potter too. Ooh,
yeah.
Could be in Harry Potter. Who do you relate to in Harry Potter? By the way, there is a Harry Potter. Kiki's DIY is doing a Harry Potter thing. I saw her post something, so we got to check. Got to check up. Yeah, we all do playlists and stuff.
Thank you guys for saying that. It was very nice compliments about my kitty cat.
Ooh, so wait, Susan, who's handsome, the cat or Brian?
The cat. The cat.
Yeah. Harry Potter something. Yeah, it does look like what is it called? Hogwarts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It does look like Hogwarts.
You could do something like that, and I could go ahead and use that same backdrop, but I probably just come up with something.
I did Hogwarts with Francis, with our British actor, resident British. Have you ever worked with him? Mug Life. When is she yours?
What's funny is the fact that you and I have the same different circle. I mean, we have the same circle of friends. There's so many people in South Florida or in theater and film that we all run into each other sooner or later. I've gone to different theater companies and I'm working with people I haven't acted with in a long time. Same thing with film. And then we go on social media and I see everybody. I'm like, yeah, I work with you. So I see some of them at some of these auditions, which is kind of cool.
Hey, I know. I don't audition that much.
Steve, no, actually, I didn't, but that's kind of cool though, because I was a big fan of D.B. Cooper. So
cute.
I don't know. I took him when he was a kitten. I took him to the vet, and the vet said, he looks like a Cooper. I'm like, God, that's the coolest name in the world. So I said, yeah, I'll name him Cooper. So it was actually a recommendation of a vet. That's how I got his name.
Aw, cute. I wanted to name my cat. His name is Tiger because, my child, Luke, named him. I wanted to name him like Pumpkin because he's big and orange. Pumpkin. Because I call everything I love pumpkin. I don't know. So let's see what other questions. Hey, Connie's Nails. How are you doing? Connie's Nails, welcome. And I'm interviewing Brian, who's a local actor. I'm trying to mix it up a bit, guys. We got, I want to do like newbie crafting. That's another new thing I want to do. I want to bring in a newbie, send them some materials that they can craft together with me, and let's see how badly the newbie does, or does he do well, or she. Yeah. So I was thinking that would be another segment. So I'm coming up with different segments.
That's a good idea. That's good.
Someday, one of my ideas will bring me money.
Are you burning your desk?
Huh?
Are you burning your desk with hot glue?
Yeah. I should put a mat down. I forgot to.
Hi, Connie. So.
Connie's very sweet. I got a sweet group
over at the chat because.
Yeah, go ahead. Look at the chat. Help me out. That's why I needed a co-host tonight, because I never get to read the chats and stuff. So from what I understand, guys, we have two Harry Potter playlists going on. We got A Mug's Life. That's Julia. You remember we did the boho competition or battle, whatever you want to call it. And we have Kiki's DIY. She burns up her room every week. I burn up my room. Yes, I do. I burn up. I said, Brian, you got to see the episode where I set some flowers on fire.
Well, I remember when we did the Star Wars, and we had some issues going on with that one too that day. But that was so fun. That was good. We had a good time.
Hey, Miles, how are you doing, Miles? Nice to see you. I'm interviewing a friend of mine, fellow actor, who is going to participate.
Yes.
One of my Halloween episodes.
I will have to learn how to craft too.
You want to learn how to craft?
I need to. I need to learn how to do that too.
Oh, geez, no.
I'm
I'm like the worst person. I am the worst person. So this is going to be a quickie, guys. What time is it? 17. It's going to be a quickie because I'm almost done. And as you noticed, did I measure this? No. Should I have? Yes. But do I care? No. I'm not measuring the spaces in between.
Oh, it's okay.
It's, the way I see it, it's farmhouse. Anything farmhouse, you can get away with it not being perfect. Oh, Leeny, it was an honor to be part of your collaboration. Hey, Effie. Effie was so cool. She was on last night. She was super cool.
You do this every night. And that's what I find amazing.
I do every night.
You're like Superwoman. That's awesome. It's incredible.
Well, and I raise a kid and I have a 9-to-5 job. Yeah. I have a really messy house, if that counts. Does that count? A really messy house. You guys have seen my house. You guys have seen my craft room. Messy, messy house. Susan and Steve. I think Brian works on quickies. He's a married man.
Not touching them.
He's a married man. Okay. Relax. Stop that. Goodness gracious, you people. Yeah, people! All right, so there. So we got this. We got this so far. And it says autumn. Do you know what happened to me once last year? I did a banner and I was doing it like this to the camera and it literally did it backwards. I had to rip it apart and redo it. He helps others. Yes, he helps others.
It would have been easier, and if you just went ahead and spelled fall.
But I have enough for autumn. Spell it right? Yes. Did I spell it right?
Yes, I think you did.
All right.
You put that in, right? Silent N?
Yes, I put silent M. Don't fight with me here. Wait a second. Wait a second. Here's my raffia. I have red raffia. I have red ribbon. We're going to do everything. So this, just so you know, so cute. That's a great banner. This is a hula skirt that I've been slowly taking apart.
I was going to actually ask if that's what that was.
Yes, it's a hula skirt from the Dollar Tree, but I've been taking it apart and using it for other things. Like all the stuff that you see behind me, I've kind of made one way or another. So we were talking about his job. Okay, I'm sorry. You know me, people. They were talking about your job.
Oh my
No,
God.
and you're also working on your master's degree.
Yeah. So my master's in English and creative writing with a emphasis on screenwriting.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So
What school are you taking that through?
Southern New Hampshire University. So
Oh,
I figured
good. So it's online.
during the pandemic, I got to the point where I'm like, I need to find. So on a whim, I decided to go ahead and do that, and I'm like, why not? What's it going to hurt?
That's awesome.
So it's actually really fun too.
And do you get to meet like legit screenwriters?
Not that I know of, but I mean, I just took my first class, so.
Okay, all right.
But I have a lot of networks, a lot of people networking with me out in California. So I'm a member to Dramatist Guild, so I have all kinds of.
Oh wow!
Thank you, Sandy. Very creative and so busy. Yes, I am so busy.
So he's making men happy. That didn't.
I know. That didn't sound good at all, did it? No, I don't.
We're gonna
do
go
that.
with that, people. He makes.
That's and yeah, okay, forget it. It's not that I can say. I got
Definitely.
to watch my speaking here, so I don't want to sit there and get
Yes.
in trouble.
Yes.
Be cool about it. So I went back on there and started revamping my website a little bit. That I do like once a year. I'm still not happy with it. I'm never gonna be happy with it. But
Sandy says you're making women happy too.
yes, exactly. Perfect example. Yes, I do.
Yes. We'll
Because
go.
I think there are men happy. So.
Hey Chunga, how are you doing, girl? So I'm just adding like, I don't know. You know my process, people. I know stuff. Make it more. Make it more. More. So I'm just adding stuff. I'm just adding stuff in between the stuff. This is how you. No rhyme or reason, Brian. Just go for it.
I'm like so impressed with you. My goodness.
Why? I'm just.
Because I'm sitting there looking at all these people that come here and see your show. That's
These are my regulars, and these are hi chungs. I love that somebody called you chungs. I have my regulars. These are my folks. I love them, and we share and we laugh and we help each other through things and we promote each other, and it's a very loving community. We have.
now I have to go and start coming on here every night.
Is this a crafting battle? No, I was talking to Brian right before we came on live, and we're talking about a collaboration to do for Halloween since he played Luke Skywalker, and you can see how well he played Luke Skywalker on my Luke Skywalker episode, or Who's Your Daddy?
That was
That was so much fun. And to think I made, and while you watch that, the cowl that Darth Vader wears, I had to make that like lickety split because the guy couldn't. He had the helmet, have the thing, and I had to make that. I literally made it out of like duct tape, a chain, and a paint tray from the Dollar Tree, and literally glued it on him. Like, come here.
that was so fun. So I'm going to be writing a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and start phasing away from plays and getting right back into screenplays like I was doing before.
Oh, Connie said we love her. We're her fan. We love Annie. Oh, I love you guys. You're so sweet. I don't know. It's just funny. We all just started helping each other out. It's just the coolest thing. This is a very, not spell check. No, Miles. It's just an actor. Yeah, he's just an actor, Miles. Get program.
I'm just an actor. I'm just a little old actor. That's all.
Just a little old actor. And a medical supply.
And a clinical sales representative.
Medical sales representative. There you go. That makes men and women happy.
Yes, but I'm still a writer. That's my favorite things, writing.
Writing, yeah. I love writing too. That's why I'm a grant writer, but I'm tired of writing, so I do crafting at night. So, and I am part of it. I was part of an online virtual movie called Love Distance that's coming out soon. I hope it's going to some film festivals.
Well, that's good. Well,
Hey, Colin. Hey, Lisa.
You remember Breach went to where did Breach go? Breach went. It was supposed to go to Cannes, I believe, but I don't think he made it.
No, but he won awards.
And yeah, I know. And when we did the screening, we got a standing ovation. And this guy was.
We were in a film together. I screamed while I watched a demon take over my husband online. Billy Burt pretends to be an actor too. Oh, look, I wasn't paying attention and I put white instead of red. It should have been red. Hold on. People are texting me. Stop texting me. All right. We are all lonely people. Oh, Effie. But you're adorable, Effie. Again, Effie, I was telling him about it. It's like, you are an amazing woman. You are a tough broad. I like you, Effie. I want to grow up to be like you.
I did a film with N one time. It was a black and white, and it's called Fallout. No, you weren't in it.
Oh, no, not that one. Read it again. Wait. I pretend to be a wood turner in my YouTube videos. Yes, you do pretend to be a wood turner in your YouTube videos. Sorry, Belly, I didn't see that part. Oh, he's a friend of, yes, we were in a film together, Lisa, and we were going to collaborate on something Halloweeny because I feel like I need something big for Halloween, something, because that's what I do. And I feel like I can't collaborate with my actors and my filmmakers and my crew. Who was the crew that I had you with? Was it Jonathan Vargas?
Yeah, Jonathan Vargas.
Yeah. Jonathan Vargas. He is my.
I've been talking to him too about doing some. I have a couple of
He's
scripts.
Awesome.
I submitted two film scripts a couple weeks ago. Haven't heard anything about them, but I kind of don't think I'm going to. So one of them, I got kicked back from California. He said there's a couple of things that I need to touch up on, work on a little bit. But they said it's got some serious potential because it's got sort of a Quentin Tarantino vibe to it.
Oh, nice.
And
there's a role for your friend here, Annie, right?
Well, if I sell it, I can't cast it.
I know.
I did write one, and I told you about it, and
you never got back to me.
Yeah, I still can go shooting it. I'm trying to get. I got like a couple different filmmakers. I did another one called Glass House with another filmmaker, and I don't know whatever happened to it. I mean, this is one of those long shots. He had the best equipment money could buy. He's being sponsored by a couple of people, so he had all this nice equipment. And we rented an Airbnb so we could go ahead and shoot it out of there. And it was about 10 minutes long, and it took us 17 hours to shoot 10 minutes. And that's why, that's why I hate about it. Because then and then by the time that 10th hour rolls around, you're starting to drag down, and you don't have that same spunk that you had from hour one.
Oh yeah. And it's take after. I love it when you have to do an emotional thing and you have to cry.
Yeah.
Scream. And I always watch like novice actresses. Not that I know that much, but I always watch them do their best first, and then they have to do like 10 other takes. And I'm looking at them, and they're just worn out. And I'm like, no, honey, you gotta build up to that. Don't give it to. It's like you gotta tease your director.
That's the good thing about doing stage acting. When you got that emotion, you can sit there because you're only doing one take, one shot at it.
Right.
And you feed off that audience, and that's what really brings it out. So I've done a couple of them where I had to break down. I had one of those that had a nervous breakdown on the stage.
Really?
Because that's how it's supposed to be. I mean, the guy just lost his mom, and he's fighting with his wife and his boss and everything else, and so he's in the therapist's office. And the guy who wrote this play is out of L.A., and he was he wrote, and he has a lot of profanity in the play, and the theater said,
"I'm going to make you smaller. I'm sorry." Okay, see what I'm doing.
And the theater went ahead. They cut off at X amount of profane words. And he had to go in there and do a rewrite because he had way too many of them. And then after the first act, and we're backstage. We come back outside, come back out, and like a quarter of the audience is gone because of my foul mouth. I'm like,
Really?
it's funny because people look at you and they're like, they're blaming you. I'm like, I'm just telling you what the playwright wrote, man. I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, you just do what they write. Somebody asked, do you write comedy? Does Brian write?
I do. I write comedy, and I write a lot of comedy, and a lot of drama. I just like equal balance. I have one of them that's going to be called Hillbilly Hibachi, and it's about a hibachi restaurant that they serve roadkill, and the hibachi chef is a redneck from, I don't know where he's from. His name's Skeeter.
That sounds wonderful. I would love
that's going to be on stage next year, early next year when theaters
God
open.
willing, yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
So,
Hillbilly Hibachi.
yeah.
I don't know if I would eat there though. Don't know.
I would eat there.
You would eat there? Roadkill?
It's a funny movie. It's a funny play though. Of course, I say that because I read it, but
Yeah, you would hope you would say it.
but I've been writing a lot of drama. I've written a couple of suspense plays, a couple of horror plays, but mainly it's comedy or drama.
I like doing horror. Well, especially since in the couple of horror movies I've been in, I'm like, well, did you see Side Effects? No, you haven't seen Side Effects.
No.
Fun one. That's a fun one that Vargas made. But I would say
I don't have a channel.
He doesn't have a channel.
I don't have a channel.
You should have a channel.
I should have a channel. I mean, I got everything set up for a channel. I should have one.
Do it. Make a channel. Make a channel, boy.
I know. I thought about doing that. I thought about doing that to teach playwriting.
You should. I would watch you. Are you kidding me? I want to learn how to do. I mean, not playwriting. I'm trying to learn how to do screenwriting, playwriting. Oh, and by the way, my son is doing. Luke is getting into music production. He's 16. You saw him, and he is actually helping Vargas with a soundtrack for his next film. Yeah. So, all right. I'm just gonna add like a little bit more rehabbant, and I'm gonna finish because it's just repetitive. It's just repetitive. But I love this. This is
It's very, very farmish.
It's farmhouse. It's called farmhouse. Farmhouse chic. That's what I'm trying to do.
Farmhouse chic.
Farmhouse chic. So I think I'm done. I'm gonna add more leaves. I'm gonna add some leaves and stuff. Autumn. What is wrong with this? Why is it all wacky? Hold on. So AUT. This is covering the AUTUMN. I'm gonna add leaves, but this one's too long. Hold on. Snip. There. Snip. There. It's too long. Anyway, I'll fix this up. Annie, you should get sound effects for when you're crafting. That would be funny as hell. Think about it, right? I have to ask Luke to help me with that. So this was a quickie. This was short. It was only 30 minutes. But I wanted to introduce you guys to Brian since him and I are going to be collaborating on something for Halloween.
Yes.
You can see from his background. So we're trying to come up with what the idea might be. Look at him. I mean, he definitely looks like Luke Skywalker. He also looks like a certain doctor.
Who's what's his face? Sam Neill.
Yes,
Sam
definitely.
Neill from Jurassic Park. I get that.
And there you go. And I could be Jeff Goldblum. I love him. I've met him once. It's
Really?
pretty. Oh wait, you guys did you see the finish? Yeah, I added more flowers and stuff to the one yesterday. I added flowers up here and blah blah blah. So that's the end product yesterday. So let's all say goodbye. I destroy my things when I'm here. Anyway, let's all say goodnight to Brian. Thank him. You'll see him in a collaboration. I'm going to start adding some more actors into my collabs. And thank you guys again for being here. You're a sweetheart. Stay for, this is my sign off, by the way. So I say 4 things on my sign off. I say, stay safe, be kind, may God bless each and every one of you. And remember, everybody together, live the adventure because it's the only one we got. And if it sucks, it's your only fault. That's all I'm going to say. So,
Good night, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you, Brian. Take care.
Thanks.
See you soon. Bye.